Hello, this is a review for the Kitchenaid over-the-counter microwave and convection oven. It's model number KMHC319ESS. It's a 1000-watt microwave oven. The 1500-watt element for roasting, baking up to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 1.9 cubic foot. It's got a seam sensor. It's got a 6-speed fan that's up to 400 CFM, which is good. That's what you're looking for. A nice strong fan to pull the exhaust up. This is how deep it is. Sticking out from the counter. Then you got your halogen bulb, 2 bulbs, then your filters. This is the newer models. Most of your manufacturers have this type of style where the whole front is basically the door and then your control panel is on the bottom. So you open up the door and you can see the whole door just opens up. And this is the interior. It's all stainless steel finished. You can see the fans on the side. It's a completely sealed convection element so that you have no exposed heating element. They also give you a steamer basket here, which is pretty handy because it's got a steam sensor in here, so you could steam your vegetables, fish. Then we'll show you how quiet this unit is. Put a glass of water in here. Now these are your controls. You know, you press cook and then you press the arrows and tell what exactly you're cooking. But now we're just going to do manual cook time. We'll put like 10 seconds on this thing. You can see it's pretty quiet compared to the older microwaves that I've had in the past. This thing here is 1000 watts, but in reality I think it takes a little bit longer than my smaller unit that I had at 1000 watts. So it'll heat up coffee in about 45 seconds versus the other one that I used to have was like a 30-second. Okay, now what I'll do is that we'll set this again. Let's run it for like 30 seconds. Then just press start. It's a sound meter. You can see with 66 decibels ran on top of it. And if we drop back here about 4 feet away, you can see we're below 50 decibels. That's pretty quiet. One small negative is that the chime is kind of, it's not that loud. So you can set timers. You can set your Amazon Echo to be the timer for you, and it's a little bit louder. Now it's got a 6-speed span here, so click on the fan. Now this is on high, so when we're up close to it, you can see we're running about 66 dBs. We'll drop back about 4 feet away. That's not bad. Running about 60 dBs at full power, 4 feet away. And we'll put it at half power, 4 feet away. That's quiet. You just hit the fan speeds here to shut it down. And it's pretty nice. I mean, if you're used to, computers and cell phones and going through menus, this is pretty intuitive. If you're not computer literate, well, it may be challenging compared to the old-fashioned ones where you had the buttons on the sides over here and just pretty much everything's preset for you. Okay. This one here is kind of, the Kitchenaid is kind of unusual. That they actually have a microphone for popping popcorn. Does it work? I don't know. I was at a business meeting. We had these free popcorn things that's at the hotels, and we'll give it a go. We hit the popcorn button. Start. Let's see if it how it works. Basically, what it does, the microphone listens for the pops, and then when it goes to a certain interval, it'll shut down and pretty much stop and see if it works. It's gonna stop popping first. Again, you can see how quiet this microwave is. Kind of like it. It kind of matches the Kitchenaid stove a little bit. The difference is that the newer generation of KitchenAid's got the bar for handle versus the more rounded handles. It's also a pretty impressive looking unit too. You know, it's framed in stainless steel, and it's all glass. Typical KitchenAid quality. You know, the door's not flimsy. It feels like a a luxury car when you're closing it. I mean, it's built. The hinges are built. Yeah, it's just hard to believe how quiet this unit is. My other microwave was a GE, which worked great. It was noisy. The internal fuse went out, and it's a simple part. So maybe it's a $5 part, but it's going to cost you a couple $100 to fix it. I'm glad I didn't fix it because the newer generations microwaves are so much better. Sensing. It's nice to have all the buttons on the bottom of the door, so if you're shorter or if you're elderly, you don't have to reach up and try to strain your eyeballs and try to read what's going on. This is very handy. The downside is that your window is smaller and it's up higher, so if you're really short, you won't be able to look inside the oven that well. There, you can see it shut down. The microphone's listening. It's pretty much going to shut down right about now. There's the popcorn. It sounds like it's pretty much done. Full bag. Again, you can see the full width door. Nice solid feel. Well, this is the review of the Kitchenaid over-the-counter microwave, and then we could pretty much live demonstration. There's no cutting or anything on this thing, so what you see is what happens. See, the only other thing is naturally you got the usual setup things here, so you can set the clocks and everything else. So, and your beepers and timers and all that.